whenever you're ready.
Um, I'm getting tired being told not to worry about AI. It's harmless, just tools to liberate the masses. I'll admit there's some merit to that. How else could you hear me? I'm a cat, for crying out loud. I'm also not going to sit here and pretend I don't owe my career to the democratization of information that is the internet. But there is a line between providing entertainment and depriving labor. Creative professionals who are knee-deep in college loans argue that line has finally been crossed. Whilst I speak, companies like Adobe and OpenAI have developed tools to create moving visuals from simply typing a prompt. Incredible feats, dare I say. If only the implications weren't so tragic. I remember back in 2021, when image generation was in its infancy, my colleagues would scoff and say that AI isn't realistic. It will never look as good as quality motion picture. It doesn't have to be good, just good enough. Sure, people still pay to watch movies and shows. After all, in 2023, Netflix, the leading streaming platform, earned $5.4 billion in profit. But YouTube earned $31.5 billion and Instagram $49.8 billion. Money speaks, and it says eyes are over here, on platforms where there are no unions or protections for its content creators, but instead a rat race for the most valuable asset, your time. In that setting, it may seem like the only way to succeed is to climb above the rest by frequently creating stimulating content, a laborious endeavor once requiring the labor of a team, now simplified with generative AI. However, it's a bit more nuanced than simply banning AI because... Is that... Be back in 10?
What, where are you going?
Lunch! I admittedly find generative AI occasionally breathtaking. I see a machine depicting not just its lessons in moving imagery, but also its shortcomings as it attempts to fathom our world. In that respect, are we, organic visionaries, no different? The naive kitten in me wants to believe there is a world where this form of expression can flourish. But as it inevitably improves off the backs of millions of artists and breaches the uncanny valley, will it come at the cost of an industry that has opened our minds and hearts in countless ways over the last century? The answer does not lie solely within myself, but in all of us. This may be our last chance to be intentional with our media consumption before platforms and advertisers alike get away with filling your feed with content produced by unpaid interns. As of now, from what I gather, it's hard for an algorithm to differentiate you watching ironically from watching with genuine interest. So to help make it clear on where you stand, put a little effort into supporting what you enjoy. Pressing that like button, engaging in the comments, and if you happen to have a spare buck, donate. When you have the downtime, consider being more mindful of your well-being. When's the last time you flossed? Gone for a walk, or reached out to that best friend that you swore you'd stay in touch with but you last spoke to maybe 10 years ago? Take care of yourself. The internet will be there when you come back. And lastly, if you're an artist watching this, my heart goes out to you. I understand that feeling of needing to create. It's impossible to suppress, like breathing air. While I'm retired, I can only imagine how daunting the current business model of consistency over quality may feel. But keep this in mind. The tools to create are abundant, while the price to distribute has vanished. No matter how crowded the internet becomes, there is still a home for you.